Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
We're back with the Flash.
Flash.
Last time on Flash,
Dick jail.
he went to prison
And then he
again.
went to prison in prison.
Yeah.
What do you think happens in there?
Not a whole lot, probably.
Oh.
It's really bright because of all the lights. They have lights in there that are like neon colors.
Maybe they take away Flash powers.
Yeah, they're supposed to, right? They take away meta abilities. And then the warden is going to sell the Flash to Amulet?
Emutet.
Emiette? Emotet.
Warden of the North.
The girl that can do this.
Anyone can do this. She goes like,
She specifically does that.
and she goes like this.
Yeah, she does that. So Barry's gonna be sold. Yeah.
Sure. And
Did they
possibly
not-
back to the Thinker.
Okay. I wonder how he does that.
What?
Like hides the records of like the people.
I was
he
saying, if
sold.
Barry just disappeared from being in jail, what would happen? Like, oh,
I mean, Iris goes every day, right? 1 o'clock or something.
yeah, she didn't go the one day.
Yeah.
Remember?
She was not going to her real job. She was going to Team Flash job. When did she ever go to journalism stuff?
We had a poll.
Yeah, last time, we had all of the metas, like, they're in the meta jail, right?
Meta jail. That's how you say it, Eric. Say it.
Meta jail?
No, say it. Meta jail.
Meta jail!
Yeah,
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes it more epic. Poll was, do you think DeVoe created the metahumans on the bus for potential use to transfer his consciousness to?
Oh, wardrobe!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had 38% say yes. And 61% say no! That's not right.
People don't like my idea. I think it's a cool idea.
Tad says not all of them. I think each of them has specific purposes. His current body was meant to house his consciousness, at least for now. So he's saying like maybe some, but not everybody. Like Ralph isn't there because he wants to be in his body.
He could be.
Maybe not.
He might be into Ralph.
Craig says, kind of a thought on DeVoe's plan. I think DeVoe will transfer his mind to each meta, maintaining each meta's power until he reaches the last one. Then his end goal will be to try and transfer his mind into Barry's body, making him the ultimate meta, and he wouldn't have to worry about his body degenerating like the rest, since Barry has super fast healing.
So they're saying that if he switches to another body, he would keep the previous powers?
That's what that person was.
How does that work?
I don't know, he did it once.
Yeah, but I can understand his consciousness changing over, and his consciousness is what's really smart. But why would the meta genes transfer with consciousness?
He did once.
No. How?
Thinkers did.
Well, yeah, like I said, I can understand that his actual consciousness is what's been affected. But like,
So it's not his powers on his consciousness, not his brain or his body or nothing like that?
like I said, I think it could be like that. But there's other powers that probably aren't on a conscious wavelength.
Maybe it's just because both those powers are both based in the brain and it somehow could work.
Sure, I get that.
Brandy said, yes, I did it for the pudding. I'm unashamed. Pudding is life.
Pudding is life. I do like pudding. And Bill Goldberg.
Roberto said, so did DeVoe give Cecile her powers? It's mind reading and it feels very shady that she suddenly got them.
It was really weird. It was just a weird storyline in general. But whatever. Weird's okay. It's the Flash. Weird things happen all the time.
Like pudding.
That's not weird.
Reg says, or Reg, Stevens, I feel like he created them for a bigger purpose than that. I think his endgame will involve them using their powers individually, but together.
But why would they?
Because he's controlling the mind or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's just a thought. Ragnarok. You guys aren't the only ones I've seen with this theory, but that's not how it works. His thought powers came from the fact that they're part of his mind, though they shouldn't have transferred because that was an alteration to his brain. The mind reading is an alteration to Dominic's brain. Anybody in his body would get that ability, but unless they abandon all semblance of logic, the powers other than his own shouldn't leave the host's body.
That's what I would say, but we're talking about the Flash and metagenes and bullshit, so they can do whatever they want.
And bullshit.
Yeah. I was saying that it's like a wardrobe because he can go and put on this body, then use that power, and then he can go and put on this body and use that power, Not that he could like somehow collect the powers.
Oh.
Like this is a piece of armor that has fire powers.
You got, like-
this is a piece of armor that has ice powers. You can't wear both at the same time.
Why not?
Because it'd be bulky.
What if it was an armor on this one and an armor on this, and it's ice and fire?
They're
and
both skin tight armor.
That seems ridiculous.
It is.
You need a better
ridiculous.
analogy.
It's not. There's no better one ever.
So speaking of catching them all, Anthea says, I'm just happy Aaron was happy about Cisco's love for Bulbasaur. His reaction to that put a smile on my face. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Bebo's better.
And Ian said, I knew we wouldn't hear the end of it as soon as they said Cisco was thinking about Bulbasaur. And then he said about some stupid lizard or something. That's it.
Charmander!
How about my finger?
Oh, I like her. She's feisty.
You are going to love me. And I'll come willingly, gorgeous.
Give your old one a call.
Don't listen, Ralph. Don't let him get in your head. Damn it, Ralph. He's letting him get in his head.
Thanks
Yeah.
for coming. And is he safe there?
Oh, he couldn't be more safe. Actually, that's a pretty common occurrence.
Mind reading.
Safe until midnight, and then Alan and the others belong to Amunet. The important thing to know is he's in good hands.
Well, that's
you can
worse.
rest easy at night.
He always did look smug in those Italian wool suits. Oh my God, he's literally a wolf in sheep's clothing.
It's kind of the perfect partnership. I mean, Amy had deals and metas, and Wolf has a prison full
That's
of
funny.
And him being the warden,
And he's so shady.
What's he
He's
doing?
got these beady eyes and this crooked smile.
He's losing
He's just a
control.
real two-faced rat from head to toe.
He's turning into him.
Ricky.
What? He's a two-faced rat, yes.
He can morph?
Do you hear that?
Well, that's a whole nother power.
That's him, right there.
Okay.
That's a pretty handy power.
Guys, I think I just figured out how to stop Warden Wolf.
I don't have any doubt. And if you had asked instead of reading my mind, then you would know.
I do know. It's about what Barry Allen is going to do.
Got some stuffing and some food. If I put this and
Put this shit.
MacGyver, he does stuff like this all the time. It looks like shit now. What's he doing? He's doing what?
I don't know. He's making wine.
good to go.
Thank you.
Wouldn't they usually take the prisoner?
What do you
out?
snag? What do you snag? Well, they had a guard right there watching, I suppose, but he didn't watch very well. What is it? What it was?
Batteries. Batteries. V. V batteries. Where are those V?
9 volt.
9 volt. 9 V.
Okay, how's this?
Do I look
You
like
know
him
that
now?
painting in It? The one that comes to life?
Wow, sweet chiseled cheekbones. I did it. Wow.
How's he know his voice?
Maybe I can say Barry.
A bomb.
Pudding.
Pudding.
You blow the lock. Acid. Acid from the battery and the water and the stuff and the things.
On top of it.
Clever girl. She's just hiding. She doesn't actually have any power. Oh, he let them all out.
That song playing in your head makes it difficult to read your thoughts. Quite difficult. Perhaps that's on purpose.
Of course not.
What's he doing?
Wolfman, Starbase. I'm in. Jeez.
And colon.
Why you sliding, man? Oh, dude.
5 o'clock. Listen, you lapdog. Set up the meeting with your boss now. I'll pull out your eye snake and strangle you with it, understood?
All right. Let's see what I can do.
And strangle you with it, that he said? That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
No. Careful. Get your ear back to place.
Amunet's ready.
Then let's not keep her waiting.
Are you sure this is the right way?
If we let him go, he will out us.
Take him with you.
Do that, can we?
Knock him out.
What are you doing? No,
we can't hurt
We have to do more than hurt it. We don't have a choice.
No, hey, we do not.
I'm going to assume this is not one of those good images.
She's always smiling, so her mouth always just like, it's like, it goes to, it's like wide. It's weird. I can't feel like I can do that.
Oh, my lips are gonna burst.
She's like always just smiling. This wide smile.
CCPD hacked into the cameras.
You said they were.
What the hell?
Dang it.
What?
You know, sometimes I hate being out all the time.
Dang it,
Get out
Ralph.
of there.
Dang it, Ralph. He did such a good job until right then.
Why'd you run in the ring?
You guys can do this.
No.
Let's go.
No.
Oh, it's a teleporter.
Yeah,
Come on, Ralph.
maybe not this time.
Come on, Ralph.
Why?
Look, you're gonna have a better chance saving Barry without me.
He's doubtful.
Ralph, you know that isn't true.
Didn't we pick this
I
last
just
time?
screwed everything up.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we just need to talk this out. Let's go visit with Dr. Hallway. Come on.
Look,
Dr.
I can fix my
Hallway?
head. I just can't do it this time. Sorry, I
I
let you
guess it
down.
was.
Oh no, trust me. I am so over prison jumpsuits.
So she's either
Orange
dying
is not the new
or something,
anything.
right?
Neither is gray. Neither is gray. So
Make me feel too
So
good.
what then?
Hey!
Oh! Oh, shit. A talk from Killer Frost. This is good.
thank you, Barry. You saved us.
Oh.
You did good, boy.
Oh no.
It's not good enough, it seems.
Gotta rely on them. He has no powers. He has to rely on the villains.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Everyone back inside and you'll live to see another day.
Ah!
Eagle!
There's no cavalry. No one's gonna see what happened here.
And who will no doubt recapture you after you escape. That was probably his
We're breaking the
plan all
law,
along.
assholes!
Is all that true?
I'm gonna squash you so quick you wouldn't even know what hit you. No, not quick.
Oh, come on.
Let's take our time.
She's pretty strong with her power, though.
Yeah.
She turns on her power. Everyone has bad luck. She has good luck. Look at this. There's a rat. Yeah, lucky rat. Oh, ha! The whack.
Oh, shit! Oh, kill a fool.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That luck thing,
I
man.
don't know how you can beat that.
Oh, shit! She just killed everybody.
She didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh, what?
DeVoe?
Chair. Golly.
Oh, I don't pay me enough for this.
I am your destiny.
No. What's going on?
Transferring his consciousness to all of them? Is it like a hive mind?
Wait, is he absorbing their Oh man, no, not her. Maybe he's like taking their power.
Man.
Too late, Mr. Allen.
Dang.
Oh, wait, she's...
Him? What is going on?
Oh, what an inconspicuous body.
Yeah, she's not liking this. Does she have the? Does he have it? Does DeVoe have the thinking power and the luck power right now? Then or what?
Mr. Allen.
I don't know.
Whoa!
Teleport with the body. So he's not in Dominic's body right now?
I don't know. I mean, it like closed off. I get shut down. But the other three just killed or took powers or what?
Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm staying.
What?
We all have to decide who we are.
Well, everybody knows he's the Flash.
This is who I am.
So,
Oh, except for maybe Amunet.
well,
She didn't know
yeah.
she was a Flash speedster, I guess.
I need someone with power. He can just go back to the gym pop. Like that. He can still get out when he wants to now, at least.
Yeah.
I get it. He shows up as Clifford.
Yeah, as I was thinking.
We have nothing further, Your Honor.
Then I hereby deem Barry Allen's appeal denied.
Oh, he is.
DeVoe? Nope. Not DeVoe. Shut the fuck up. It's Ralph.
I believe you are looking for me, Your Honor.
That's gonna get buried
I
out,
don't
right?
know how any of this happened.
Does any of this make any sense to you?
No. I am just as surprised by all of this as everyone.
Sure.
Iron Heights Penitentiary.
He needs to
immediately.
eat his gavel.
Yeah.
For all the shit he
You're the
said.
worst piece of garbage I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No remorse. No regrets. I guess Barry's cool.
Yay!
From going inside the meta wing and absorbing the powers of every meta in Iron Heights. Peekaboo, Top, Weather Wizard.
Why is everyone looking at me like I'm a dead man?
We gotta protect Ralph.
Ralph is powerful.
Dude, I don't want to lose Ralph. The love teardrop shit.
The chair can wait till morning. For now, to the Enlightenment. Yes, I think I'm going out.
This is weird.
Isn't that what you said you wanted?
Huh?
You said like, it was Flash and weird shit. We're getting weird. It's weird.
It is weird shit. This has gotta be so weird for fucking Marlies. Oh, okay. So, all that shit I said earlier about like, well, isn't it like about their bodies, not necessarily their. He transferred their stuff somehow.
That's what Barry said. We haven't seen him use any. We haven't seen him use any powers, but I don't know what else they'd have done. You know what I mean?
That was kind of like a. Well, is Barry assuming that? But no, it seems to be just the writer saying, nope, this is what it does now. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
So I guess those things detach, and maybe they're taking stuff out of the body, and that's what's transferring to DeVoe's conscious.
I mean, there's something about like metagenes, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, dark matter.
So maybe it takes the metagenes and stuff into other bodies or something.
Isn't it about how you're doing something, the particle accelerator wave hits you, and you change?
We said it's not always that.
It's not always that. But it definitely has been that.
It's still like would develop. I mean, everyone on the bus wouldn't be like that.
Yeah. I mean, fucking.
Like Ralph wasn't like going like this when he.
Yeah. Sure.
Maybe that one guy was crying, but I can't see like the one girl just always had bad luck.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, what happened to Dominic's body?
It went like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that means he can come back to it later. I don't know if it means he's just gonna be the Lady Luck girl now.
Well, what's the final plan here? Because I had said weeks and weeks and weeks ago, what if Barry is like the body he wants? What if the Flash is like the last one?
Well, that's the case. Why didn't he grab him there when he had no power? He easily could have just grabbed him.
It's part of his plan to do it later, I guess.
Yeah, but if like Marlies was like, the plan was that he was gonna stay in confinement and all the metas would get there and we do that. Well, that's a plan overall. Why not just get him? Then you can have the Flash there to fuck it up.
But what was she doubting him in the beginning of the episode? And he's like, I don't know.
Oh, what do we do? What's the plan?
Like he obviously knew what to do, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, he was like, I have more variables and scenarios in my head than like atoms in an exploding star or something like that. So like he was thinking of every single possibility. He's like, I don't know what to do at this time. And I guess he just kind of waited.
Did he improvise or is he just not filling her in?
I think he just waited to a point where there were more variables like excluded, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well they did this, they escaped down here, they went through the tunnel, they got to this point.
Yeah.
Now here's what's gonna happen. Now these are the variables that could happen.
Like he has all these variables. Was one of those variables Ralph turning into the old Clifford?
I don't know.
I like seeing the old actor. I love that actor that played the Thinker. I don't get me wrong. I love the girl that plays Jinx or Lady Luck or whatever. But like, is she like our? She's like our main villain. She's playing the Thinker now. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I had Dominic. I was getting used to Dominic. Now we have her, and
now she's wearing like. Where the hell did she get that little dress?
We bought it somewhere.
Just went out and bought a little.
Bought a dress.
Give me the most villain-looking dress.
That's probably where they teleported to, was to the dress shop.
The little girls section.
They went to the dress shop.
Is that what it was? Okay. I mean, they teleported with the body, with Dominic's body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, they wouldn't leave it in prison, but okay. Well,
they just had like, I don't know. The next episode, maybe we'll see him using these powers and stuff. But I mean, if he has all those, like he can shrink shit.
He's fucking
like,
Siler.
Can he is there like a rotation? Like, is there some negative the way he does it? You know what I mean? Or is it just like he just has them all?
We didn't see him use any of them.
Yeah.
He just transferred his consciousness, which we know he could already do. Like, no, he did. He used Dominic's power inside her body.
Well, yeah, we've always seen him use that. We haven't seen him use anyone else.
Well, we've only seen
we've
only ever seen him use it in Dominic's body.
Does it get absorbed into the chair? Yeah, and like into Dominic or something like that, or the consciousness just went to her, or does she have like does she have luck, shrinking, effigies, mind reading, really smart thinking stuff, and she can just do all of it at any time, or does she have to turn on one at a time? Because like he doesn't like just read her thoughts constantly. He like does that little.
Clifford. His pronouns is he. It appears a woman, but the pronouns are he. He took the tears out of a vial, right? He didn't tear them.
No, he doesn't have that power. But like
he just has them.
Amunet has
Amunet.
She was feeding off of him. Did she capture him in the end?
No, she got away and he got away. No, Clifford captured him.
I feel like
he was going towards the fence and then the
claw grabbed him or something.
Yeah, claw grabbed him.
But anyway, like just using those, like made her love him. I don't know. Is he gonna have to keep feeding her those, or did that wear off? Because we said before,
if he had the power ready, he'd just tear it.
I don't think he has the power though.
Yeah, but I think he captured him though. Right?
I thought someone else did. I don't remember. It's been a few episodes.
You know what? Yeah, I know.
But no, like we'd said before that she was gonna be the downfall of him. Like he's doing all this stuff.
Oh, she'll definitely be the downfall.
He's doing all this stuff. She's not seeing the vision that they used to see.
Yeah.
Now I think he's starting to get more power hungry with his big plan of like, how the hell is this supposed to be good for the world, right? Wasn't it the original idea?
Yeah.
We're gonna do stuff good for humanity, and I don't see how this is good.
He's lost his humanity. You know, it was whenever he killed the warden. Which does that mean that he's killed the others? I mean, Dominic died, right?
Yeah, I think Dominic's gone.
And I assume that all the others are dead.
Kilgore, Grundy, is that his name? What was his name?
I don't remember.
It was something like that. Yeah. Brundy.
I wouldn't call him Grundy. He'd be too close to Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, when he turns in, that guy could be Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
I could see that, right? They bring him back. I
think Gotham's doing that.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the same.
I don't think they only. Yeah, they did Ra's al Ghul in both, I think. Okay.
I don't know. They got you liking the little girl, Lady Lucky.
Yeah, they did.
Girl.
I knew someone was. I thought she was gonna die or something. I knew something was gonna happen. She's such an OP power base because she doesn't. I mean, someone with Clifford with that kind of power, he could probably fucking figure it out.
That's all he needs. All he needs is that.
Like her power is so overpowered because she doesn't have to use. Barry has to learn all this different shit he can do. She just has to turn it on, and the shit does it for her.
Yeah.
This complicated.
It's like just fate takes care of things.
At a like molecular level or atomic level or something. Like she doesn't have to do anything. Like I don't. What the hell? How does Flash do anything now?
In theory, though, she shouldn't have gotten shot with that thing when she had it turned on. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like that blast that he disabled all our powers.
Yeah.
Like why did she get hit with it? Because she should have had it turned on when all this stuff was going on. Unless she turned it off when everyone was dying.
She must have like turned it off. Oh. However that works. It would seem like it's more like a passive power than a.
Yeah, well, she said that she can turn it on and off.
I guess so. Like there are people that can turn it on and off, people that can't. Like Killer Shark or King Shark.
Killer Shark.
Killers like that cannot turn their power off.
He's a king.
Like I don't think that if DeVoe did that thing to King Shark, he could turn into a shark and then back. You know, like he'd just be a shark guy now, which would be fucking awesome. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay, so all right, crazy episode, absolutely crazy. Great though. I mean, I actually really enjoyed this episode. My favorite part was the Dr. Hallway thing because so many people, including us, have talked about like, oh, can I see you in the hallway? And they go out and they have to have their heart to heart, you know. It's the same thing Arrow, except in Arrow, it's always like, can we have the room? And everybody else has to leave. In Flash, they leave.
Yeah.
But I like Dr.
That was your favorite part.
I love
this whole episode.
It's just really fun that they can poke, fun at themselves. I love it.
I liked Cisco's that Italian wool. Like, he is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah,
like,
that was good.
That was clever. Enjoyed it. It showed off. Has it ever shown Killer Frost's like ice healing thing before? Like, I don't remember ever seeing it.
Well, we know
before,
she has a healing factor, but I've never seen it quite like that.
They had something a while back where like they needed her to be Killer Frost. You know, whenever she was like she was dying, and then she turned into Killer Frost because it was gonna save her.
She was dying, and then Julian like turned her, right?
Yeah, to like stop whatever it was back with.
Or Julian didn't want to turn her.
Back
I don't
with
know.
Savitar.
It was take the necklace off.
But like this time, like she like cut her hand, and then the ice like went and like froze over it, and it was like healing it. I'm like, well, that was cool. I don't remember seeing that before.
I did like that. Earl Cox was the other guy with Ralph. We didn't see him. I figured he would have had a little bit more of a presence, but he just kind of like, here's a guy, now he's this guy.
He was just there to put the doubt into his head.
What do you think about that power? Ralph, I mean, granted, Barry has a lot of powers stemming from just speed, but I mean, it makes sense that Ralph could change his body. Maybe not so much the hair, because that's dead cells.
I mean, I guess if it's still a polymer...
Yeah.
Whatever, it's still his cells. His cells are all polymer.
It's just
whatever.
Fucking.
So.
That's awesome. I mean, that is like that's a whole superpower.
Yeah.
You know,
like Mystique.
Yeah.
Mystique doesn't have like any other power except for turning into other people.
Exactly.
But then she learns to fight on top of it.
Like he's like Human Target. Human Target's DC. You know.
Yeah.
He was an Arrow.
I was gonna say like it seems weird that he could like change his voice and all this stuff, but like
no, you could. I guess if you change the shape of your
I was gonna say if you changed like your vocal cords, the only thing would be like I guess like the accent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the accent I don't think is based on like your vocal cords are this way, but to make it deeper and stuff like that, you could change how your
like it's proven that the way you learn and grow up changes the electric pathways in your brain. So like people that have an accent kind of can't help but have the accent unless they train new neural pathways, i.e. live somewhere for a very long time and lose their accent. So it's possible, I guess. I don't know how, like, looking at the photo, if you've never heard the Warden, you probably don't know what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Can he just think of somebody and he changes into them? Like, that's a little strange versus, like, taking effort to design and drawing what the person looks like on your face.
Yeah, because I don't know if he's ever met the Warden, but if he just started off like turning into Cisco, who he's been around and knowing, and turning into Caitlin, who,
but because he had an accent while he changed into that guy, that kind of implies that he's also changing his neural pathways a bit.
Maybe, or he just knows him so well, and he's like, and that's stupid, and he goes in an accent.
That's
like
true,
that,
but he kind of did it like without knowing it though. But I guess you could just say that's part of it. I don't know.
Yeah, part of just getting into that person.
That's fucking crazy though.
I don't know. I was thinking about it being weird that he was like having the doubt and all this stuff. I'm like, didn't we just go through this?
Yeah.
But we really went through more of like he was overly confident, and then he was like, I don't want to be a hero. Then he went into like, I need to be a hero. Yeah. And this time it was like, well, I want to be a hero, but I don't want to let everyone down.
It was also fear last time too. I mean, fear was a great, being able to be hurt. Like he's like, I'm willing to help. But not at the expense of like, wait, I could die doing this?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that too last episode. And yeah, like you said, this one was more along those lines.
I feel like they're pushing...
more along like being, being alone or opening yourself up to somebody and then being rejected by it.
Yeah. I feel like they're pushing Caitlin and Ralph like a lot.
You mean like as an item?
I don't know. I just feel like they put them together a lot. Where like they could have had Cisco talk, but instead they brought in Caitlin, and they did this Killer Frost thing.
Well, he's talked about before, like, Caitlin, Killer Frost.
Yeah, but like there's other times it's like, Caitlin, ready to go? They were gonna go take care of stuff and whatnot, and I'm just wondering if they're gonna do something with that, because every time Caitlin always gets kind of shoved with, who's the new guy this season?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I personally haven't felt any like more than friendly vibes between those two.
I'm not saying they're in a relationship yet. I'm just saying like
you're saying like
they're putting them more and more together
for the opportunity for it to blossom.
Yeah, I think so. They could have sent Iris to go talk to Ralph, or they could have sent Joe to go talk to Ralph to have that different kind of conversation of like, because Ralph talked to Joe about that one thing, but instead they sent Caitlin.
Yeah. And
then they brought Killer Frost. And then she said about like, if I ever go full villain again, or whatever, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so she's like in this middle anti-hero, like even her like Killer Frost mindset is in like that.
Yeah, Killer Frost part of the crossover. She's a hero now.
Yeah, it's like that anti-hero, whatever. It's interesting.
Did DeVoe's old wheelchair have the headrest like it did here, or was that Harrison Wells' wheelchair from the first season? Because Harrison Wells had the headrest thing, but I don't remember DeVoe having a headrest. It'd be kind of cool if they were using Harrison Wells' wheelchair.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember either. The song in the head thing to keep out that was it's interesting. I like that.
Same as the pink
idea.
elephant last episode.
Yeah. What song would you put in your head to keep me out? What would my song be to keep you out? Yeah, Marlize is gonna crack. She's gonna crack wide open. I mean, because they seem to have some kind of vendetta against Barry, and they were doing on that, and she was such a great actress in the trial and stuff like that. And is she okay? I mean, the plan had to have been kill these metas, take their powers, because I think that's what happened to Dominic, right? So
Yeah.
she had to have been okay with that.
But
It's
even
only whenever he went after the warden that she's like,
I
wait,
don't know.
what?
Even once that happened, she still. I felt like since the Dominic thing, it's been kind of weird,
Yeah. Well, Barry's out. I personally think it is a tiny bit hypocritical when he's like, find me a legal way, and then they lie.
Not
And
really.
and he comes out and he's
They
like,
didn't lie.
They didn't?
No.
Ralph did.
How?
By pretending to be DeVoe.
By saying what? That DeVoe's still alive?
I mean,
right?
If you use the word lie at its most basic, they're being dishonest.
I don't think they are, though.
Are they not?
I don't think so. Is DeVoe dead?
Well, they didn't prove if he's dead or not.
I mean, he was there.
Well, yeah.
If they brought in,
through
if they brought in
dishonesty.
this girl and be like, "Here's DeVoe," you'd be like, "You're fucking crazy and lying." Like, no, we're serious. In this situation, they're just like, "Look, here's DeVoe." You're like, "This is crazy. Are you lying?" No, DeVoe's still alive. Oh, okay. Well, Barry's free to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
considering that he's in a different body who is now a girl.
Yeah.
Like, how would you be like, "Look, this is DeVoe"?
Yes.
All they did was say DeVoe's still alive. The thing they lied about is that I woke up this morning in my house.
Yeah.
Or whatever
I mean,
it was.
You know what I mean.
But DeVoe probably did wake up this morning in his house.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
The Clifford body is gone, but DeVoe is still alive. So technically, it's not lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't truthful. What they did. Barry wanted
if
could you call it legal?
Yeah. I mean,
I will make it legal.
Things weren't really legal. What happened the first time?
I'm just saying, the guy won't commit perjury, and all that stuff. And he's like, no, staying here to illegal. We're not like that. We're gonna, and then they kind of do this. I'm like, it doesn't mesh. Don't get me wrong, Aaron. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's out. Cause I'm just waiting for this guy to get out. Now he's out. I'm happy. Okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mesh well.
I don't know. Barry didn't have to lie. He didn't have to say he wasn't the Flash. He didn't have to reveal that he was the Flash.
Yeah.
So that people are in danger.
Yeah.
And that was one thing he was worried about, is everyone being in danger once he reveals who he is.
But would you call it the legal way?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so. Like, what makes it illegal?
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not. They didn't prove the truth.
They did. I mean, they did prove. Like, they showed that DeVoe is 100% alive. Which DeVoe is 100% alive. He's just in a different body. How would you prove that you were in someone else's body, but like this body was laying over there on the ground, and like I didn't kill Eric. He's that person. He's that little girl.
Yeah, but didn't Cecile specifically like use the impossible in the court of law anyway? Because he's like, how did you? I thought you were dead. Did people just get up? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, I guess so. Weird shit happens here. So they already went to the realm of weird shit happens here.
See? So it's good. The judge is like, yeah,
okay,
there's a guy here.
I'll just let it go because I'm happy it's done with, but it just seems weird.
I know Barry didn't want to lie about who he was.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to say who he was.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to take the stand.
Yeah.
And he didn't do any of those. And he didn't run away while he was supposed to be in jail.
Okay.
And the judge let him go. So that's the legal way, because the judge said, oh, he's free to go.
I guess. It's just as legal as it is honest.
I mean, they did illegal shit to get him in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did mostly legal stuff, except for Ralph pretending to be DeVoe to prove that DeVoe's alive, which DeVoe is alive. That bothered me.
I guess maybe if I had heard the scene where Barry was like, wait, how'd you guys get me out? It's like, well, we did this. And he was like, oh, okay, let's go. And everybody leaves so I can bang Iris.
Oh, is that how it has to end?
Yeah. It's been a long time. All right, Q&As, flash Q&A, hashtag Q&A. No, hashtag flash Q&A. You can find that at Twitter, @BlindWayProd.
Corey says, did we just see the moment that Marlies? Is it Marlies or Marlies?
Marlies.
DeVoe turns on her husband. It seems like it with the look on her face when he killed Wolf.
Not yet. She definitely has doubt, as they were saying. Doubt. But she hasn't turned on him.
Yeah, but she's not happy with him reading her mind. That's why she's singing a song.
Yeah.
Colt says, so does DeVoe have like 7 powers now?
I guess so.
I don't know. I want to see next episode if I'm hoping there's some kind of like that there's something to not just make him super overpowered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some kind of like crutch or like he can turn on one at a time.
Sure.
You know, I can read powers or I can shrink you.
They're all super useful. I mean, in terms of technology,
yeah.
With Kilgore's power, super useful. The luck one is like the most useful.
Yeah.
The effigies, I mean, the only thing about effigies thing is like, how often do you have like an effigy really close to you?
There's that eagle. Eagle!
I guess it happens.
Imagine like, remember
we had Jeffrey right here.
First episode of Doctor Who?
Yeah.
And like all the men, like, that'd be scary.
I'd put fucking gargoyles or some shit on my chair. It'd be badass. Like
some little ones?
Yeah.
Little Pokemon figures? A bunch of Bulbasaurs?
Yeah. No.
What?
No. Yeah, for evil, sure.
Speed King, what do you think of Ralph being able to save Barry with his new abilities? Also, do you think DeVoe is losing his memory?
I don't think DeVoe's losing his memory.
I think what he's talking about is the song, and it seemed like that melody in your head, and then it said something, and then he's like, oh, it's this.
I don't think it's necessarily that he's losing his memory because he said he remembers everything. Mm-hmm. I think that was just mainly like, it's not in the forefront of his mind. Like, he's slowly losing more and more of who Clifford is, you know, and becoming more of the thinker. And that stuff is not as important, so he doesn't have immediate recall of it, is what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like Ralph using his cool new power.
Gotcha. Well, Colt said, wouldn't Barry not like them using Ralph's new power to get him out? No, I don't think
they would. I don't think he would.
I don't think it'd be a problem.
We kind of just skimmed over it, I feel like, maybe purposely. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Matt said, I already missed the beard. Maybe they mean Barry. Also, I thought Ralph was only able to elongate. How is he able to basically be Everyman 2.0?
I mean, he can just change his body in any way he wants to, right? Titties? He make titties.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he made himself turn into abs. He's just stretchy. You just stretch your body into the shape you want and form it to what you want. Kinda, yeah.
You can just put Play-Doh in different things.
You can take some stretchy shit, shove it like into like a ball, and then it's all round, or put it into like a triangle, now it's a triangle. So just making different shapes, right?
Yeah. Except for impossible shapes. Like a 4-sided triangle.
That's not a triangle, that'd be a square.
I know, it's impossible.
Unless you have a cut in it and it's 2 triangles that make 4 sides.
Yeah. Or a squared circle.
I know what Colt means with this. How is their plan going to stick? They're going to get caught and everyone will be in jail. How are they going to get caught?
They just have DeVoe's body, they exhume it. I mean, the police had DeVoe's body. They had to have done something with it. And then he's right here. Like, wouldn't there be like records or whatever of him being buried or cremated? And pictures are taken like that meticulously, right?
I don't know.
So they'd be like, well, but he's here. But this is his body. And they'd be looking at it and be like, put him on jail. I don't know. Maybe that's what he means.
Maybe it would just open up more questions. It's like, wait a minute, something's going on here, and then there's questions all over the place, and then no one knows who goes to jail.
Yeah. And the FBI comes in and arrests Barry.
Big Dub says, when Thinker was hopping bodies, I was thinking, did he just end up in Hazard's body? Is that her name, Hazard?
Is it Hazard?
That could be.
I thought it was Jinx.
I've been calling her Lady Luck.
I like that.
Lady Luck?
Luck, be a lady tonight.
But said, did he just end up in Hazard's body? Because that's the one thing missing from Flash. Hot lesbian metas.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I don't know why he chose this, unless it was just to stick it to Barry more.
Yeah.
There was one moment whenever he was on Rundy. I swear it's Undy. Something Undy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The big guy with the bald head. Like he was on his head, and it looked like
he looked like
he
smiled.
looked over at Barry and was like, and then he switched over and got to her.
Yeah, it reminded me of like what's that movie with Denzel Washington about the fallen angel that it touches you and it can switch to your body and do that? Remember that
John
movie?
Q?
No.
Remember the Titans?
No.
Training Day.
The Fallen? Falling? Anyway, there's this like fallen angel, this demon that will transfer its mind to a person, you know? So like fucking, you know, Denzel Washington's a cop, he's chasing him, you know, and he's just like touching people and like it's like instant, you know? And he'll turn around, he'll like smile at him, he'll touch somebody else, and that person will turn around, smile at him again. It's so fucking cool. Such a great movie.
Never heard
John Goodman's in it.
John Goodman?
Yeah. It's a great movie.
John Q.
No, it's not John Q.
Wasn't John Goodman in John Q?
And then the demon.
My son's gonna bury me.
His name's Azazel, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like Azazel, the yellow-eyed demon from Supernatural.
Yeah, or the
but
guy
he's
from
obsessed with
X-Men First Class.
You can always tell it's him because he loves the song. Time is on my side because he can live forever. It's fucking awesome. I think it's called like Fallen or something.
Falling,
Yeah.
the falling, the fallen,
Fallen
angel, fall of man.
Something. It's good. It's fucking good. What a good movie.
Ooh, Tame says, do you think the downfall of DeVoe could be his oversupply of information, making it harder for him to formulate what to do? As in, he sees too many options. Like there, he was like, I don't know what to do. We'll just wait. Think he's gonna get to a point where he's like, there's too many variables.
It's like
you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this.
It's like when I'm trying to decide what shirt to wear in the closet. And there's just like so many fat shirts. I just can't pick.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Robert says, you know, with the constant body swapping, mind reading, good luck, rupee powers, I hate if DeVoe's plan was just some weird sex thing he wants to try with his wife, especially if he's angling for Dibney's stretching power.
Yeah.
Agreed. Moving on.
Can you imagine if he got Ralph and like the Flash? Like, there's so many meta powers in this world. He would be a god.
In everything?
Yeah.
Or in just like sex?
In both. It's not and or.
Sure.
Yeah. It's 100% both.
Ochoa says, would it have been easier to use HR's face-changing technology rather than Ralph's new power?
No. Probably have to like charge that. Ralph can just do it. They probably just didn't think about it.
Maybe.
Like they're not thinking about the neuralizer thing they could use on him.
Well, they haven't built it yet.
Yeah, but they can think about it.
They don't know about it yet.
Barry does.
Only Barry does.
He's not saying anything.
He didn't say anything to anyone else, did he?
I was in jail.
Guys, build a neuralizer thingy.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. They were all like, gotta get Barry out of jail.
Yeah.
Not build a neuralizer.
I guess.
Maybe they need a neuralizer to neuralize the amount of powers he has.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Like, guys, he has so many powers, how are we gonna stop it? Like, build this neuralizer.
Yeah.
He's only gonna have one power at a time. But we gotta put it on his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and he just takes it off. What? Why? Robert says, good to see Barry actually thinking his way out of prison with the power of science.
Yeah.
But Jesus, he has the reflexes of a non-speedster. Would have liked to see Hazard stick around a bit longer. Watching someone fight using luck is always cool.
Yeah, so Hazard is her name. Okay.
I love the name Lady Luck. Drink this. Shirefolk, is DeVoe still technically dying even though he switched bodies multiple times now?
No.
If so, then why is he waiting to put his mind into Barry's body?
I don't think he's dying now.
He was dying before.
Yeah, his
That's
old
why he took
body
a
was
body.
dying.
But will this body die?
Nope.
That's why he wants berries?
Too cute.
Does he want berries?
Too
cute.
Yep.
Did DeVoe... What's he going to do with Dominic?
Put him in the closet.
Huh?
In the wardrobe. I'm telling you, man.
Just power down for the
I was kind of right about what he was doing.
He's not using him as wardrobe. He's taking the powers.
But he's taking the powers. I just didn't expect he could do that. It still doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but whatever.
Kitty says, do you think that Weeping Man is still alive, or does DeVoe have to cry to make love tears? I mean, we saw him use a vial. He didn't just go...
Yeah, but we've already seen him take Weepy Man at the end of that episode.
I can't imagine DeVoe crying.
He could cry.
No, I just can't imagine it. Like, why would he cry? He's like, I'm too smart.
He could cry, like, in a different body.
I'm saying you just keep that man, just keep stabbing him or something. You just, stop. And then he's just crying.
You're terrible.
But I can't imagine DeVoe crying.
I can imagine you doing that.
What?
Stabbing
somebody to get his tears? Magnus, most important question. Are Hazard and Marley's married now? This show is getting kinky with all the body swapping.
Well, it's not Hazard, it's DeVoe. He just has her body and power.
Right.
He identifies as Clifford DeVoe.
DeVoe, he. Right?
So that's who, yeah.
He just
looks
looks like a girl right now.
Yeah. So yes, they're married. Maybe not legally, but just like Barry. Who cares? Getting Barry out.
Crusader says, holy shit, Ralph, that was brilliant.
Yep. I love that.
And then Crusader also said the feelings of doubt have been extinguished for now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming of his wife.
With the love potion. Worked really well for Voldemort's family.
Lover Sashimi, right now all I'm thinking about is what will I'm thinking sound like in Becky's voice.
I'm thinking. She's such a high voice.
I'm thinking right now.
She's so little. I wonder who's littler, her or Cecile?
Probably her. Probably Becky. Cecile, I think, is probably a little taller.
Cecile wears heels.
Pepsi Queen, I would love to see what Mrs. DeVoe, a.k.a. Marlies, I keep switching up, would have said to the court if a picture of her and Becky were kissing shown to the court. Only if Marlies was somehow comfortable enough to kiss Becky, a.k.a. Hazard. Remember how they did that with Dominic? Like, look at this, what's this? Like, what's this? Diogo says, so DeVoe has become Cell, absorbing all the meta androids until he has reached his perfect form?
No, because Cell has a perfect form to reach. DeVoe can just do as much as he wants. He doesn't have a perfect form. He just gets better as he goes. He just gets more powerful, right? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go into like a Sylar direction, season 1 of Heroes, where it's about like becoming addicted to power, you know?
Yeah.
And collecting them.
Possibly. The ultimate kick. Do you think DeVoe keeps the bodies he steals from off to the side in a freezer or something?
A closet.
When he needs a new body because of the disease his current host will surely develop as a result from the super brain power.
He keeps them in a closet, like a wardrobe. Thus, those 60 people who doubted me! Fuck you.
60%.
Whatever.
Somewhere, it was more than 60.
Damn it!
If he starts just switching bodies, we'll be like, oh, damn, Eric, all right. He's watching.
So it has happened one time.
He has to be switching bodies.
He's been switching bodies.
I mean,
He's
yeah, but
here.
He's switching. He's not using it. I'll do this one now, I'll do this one now. He just switched bodies.
So
you think Dominic's like done? Like, are we done with that body? Or like, why do you go to her? Why do you go to her just to fuck with Barry?
Probably.
Like, can he go back to Dominic or no?
He just wanted to try something new. If he can go back to Dominic, then I'm right. Wardrobe.
Well, the only thing left is this one. It just said the DeVoes tonight, and it's just 2 pairs of scissors from Liam.
We need to think of a poll. Meatloaf.
I hate meatloaf. It's so dumb.
Do you like meatloaf or you don't?
No, meatloaf's terrible. Why don't you just make?
Meatloaf is amazing.
If you're gonna use that meat, just make some hamburgers.
Yeah, or awesome meatloaf.
Why?
Have you never had like a good meatloaf?
I've had a good hamburger.
I mean, I have had
Which
too,
is
but I've
basically
also had a good
Why
meatloaf.
waste your hamburger meat to make meatloaf?
It. I mean, it's like the meatloaf, like my mom's meatloaf.
What's so good about meatloaf?
It's
What's so
just
good about
tasty, and it's...
What's in it?
It's meat and loaf, and sometimes you can put ketchup on it.
Yeah, there's always ketchup on it, but you put ketchup on a hamburger.
But not
your dad. Your dad puts ketchup on a hamburger.
He does, but you know what else he puts on? Meatloaf!
Yeah, because he probably does he put it on bread?
Fucking Bulbasaur, I swear to God.
I'm telling you, meatloaf is not all bad.
Meatloaf's great.
You had meatloaf at school?
Well, not the... Yeah. You have anything at school and it's not so great. Hamburger day at school was terrible. It was dried, shitty
Anything
burgers.
involving country was good. Like country fried chicken.
No, it's not bad.
And like Kentucky fried chicken kind of stuff.
We had meatballs at school that were good, which were just like these big balls of meat like this.
It sounds like
you just went... It's great.
Like bread?
It's like in elementary school, yeah.
No, just a giant ball of meat?
Just a ball of meat. It's a meatball. They put a ball of meat on our plate with like a little bit of ketchup on top.
One?
It was, I'm not kidding. I mean, I was a child, so it was probably like this, but it was like this big.
That sounds like basically it should have just been a hamburger.
No, it was not this big. This is crazy.
That's a huge ball.
It was like this big on the plate.
Okay.
And you go.
What else did you get? That's it?
Sides, milk.
Okay. Milk.
Yeah.
I just get some, make it a hamburger.
Or meatloaf. Okay, we gotta think of a real poll. Okay, so a poll this week, guys. We're gonna talk about how Barry how Barry was able to get out of prison, and that is, he didn't just leave. He had to get out the legal way.
Yeah, the judge went.
So
he's released.
With the way that went out here, do you find any hypocrisy in the way that happened, or is it just a matter of like Barry doesn't care about the actual legality or being proven like that? He just wants to make sure that no one's chasing him.
He was proven.
Yeah?
I think he was proven. They proved that DeVoe was still alive, which
Sure.
DeVoe is still alive.
Sure. So despite like him committing perjury against himself or any kind of lying in the trial, here there was dishonesty happening.
Nope, there wasn't.
There clearly was.
There clearly was not.
If you think that is
There
the
was no-
case,
there's no
make sure
dishonesty.
you think, well, mine, there definitely is.
No.
They're putting on a false pretense.
Nope,
They're
showed
putting on
up.
a play.
They showed up and like, look, DeVoe's alive. And he's like, what? DeVoe's alive? He's like, yep, DeVoe's alive. I'm like, oh, all right, well, Barry's free. And you know what? DeVoe was dancing with a girl after that trial.
It's illegal to steal somebody's identity, right?
They didn't steal it.
They did.
He stole them 3 times already.
Yeah, but he
stole 3 identities.
So what? One guy kills 3 people. I'm allowed to kill 1? No. Patreon.com/BlindWay. Find the poll. Thank you guys for watching this episode of The Flash along with us. If you would like to watch next week's, I think there's a break. I think it's like a 4-week break.
I don't know, but make sure you just subscribe and you won't miss it regardless of when it is. Right? And don't eat the meatloaf. Make some hamburgers.